Hey everyone, good morning. It is 6 a.m. on Saturday morning and I'm here at the gym to hit my glute-focused workout nice and early because I have morning clients starting at 8. So we have to get this done and showered and ready in a timely manner. And my only motivation right now is the fact that I get to eat breakfast afterwards. So if that resonates with you, then you're meant to be here, obviously, and keep watching. So a few weeks ago when I was making my training program, I decided to add in like a solely glute-focused day because I feel like I haven't had something like that in a really long time. But I think you guys are really gonna like it. And I decided to choose a few exercises that I've just learned throughout the years I've been really able to connect with my glutes on. It's funny because in the past I would do these same exercises and I would not get the same effect. But I think I've just been able to really connect to my muscles and to connect to my body a lot more in recent years. So yeah, these are all of my favorite exercises and I kind of put them into one well-rounded day for you guys. So we're gonna continue drinking this lifeline, get a little more energy inside of us, and then we will get started. Cheers. So we're gonna start with the back squat. Everyone's form looks a bit different with these, but I do have two cues that may be helpful. First, you're gonna pick a point directly in front of you when you're at the top of your squat and don't lose eye contact with that point. This will help you keep your chest up throughout the whole movement and could help you get the weight back up. Next, pretend like you're spreading the floor with your feet. This always gives me a more strong, stable squat by helping me engage my adductors and glutes more efficiently, and it also helps prevent my knees from caving in as I'm coming up and out of my squat. It's also good to mention that for all of these exercises moving forward, I'm choosing a weight that feels very challenging, and by the last one or two, I'm almost at failure. Next, we're gonna have barbell Romanian deadlifts, and I like to use lifting straps with these so that my forearms and my grip strength aren't the limiting factor, and I'm really able to load up this barbell, and it actually feels challenging for my hamstrings and not just my grip. A cue that I love for Romanian and stiff leg deadlifts is thinking about pushing your tailbone up and back towards the top of the wall behind you. This really ensures that you're stretching your glutes and hamstrings during this movement. And this is something that I learned from Jared Feather from RP Strength, which is another awesome resource if you haven't heard of them before. With these cable step downs, I want you to notice how I'm really pushing my non-working foot back behind me so that this becomes a very hinge focused movement. Notice how my knee on my working leg doesn't go very far from my toes at all, and that creates a lot of tension on the glute on that side, which is really what we want. For the side lying hip raises, you want to make sure that you start with your shoulders and hips in a straight line with your knees out in front of you like you see here. Then you're going to drive your bottom knee down through the ground as hard as you can while pressing your hips forward. These will help create that upper booty shelf and a more well-rounded look for your glutes. Lastly, we're going to superset dumbbell 1 1/4 hip thrust with single leg hip thrust. At the top of this movement, you want your hips, shoulders, and knees in line with your gaze looking forward and your chin tucked under. It's also important to make sure that your heels are almost directly underneath your knees to ensure that we're predominantly targeting the glutes. You'll notice for the 1/4 part of this that I'm just dropping my hips about a quarter of the way down and then thrusting back up before I go into my next full rep. All right, guys, so that is it for my workout today. I feel like I sound 1,000 times more awake than I did an hour ago, so I apologize for all the grogginess and raspiness in my voice this morning. I had such a good workout and I was absolutely drenched. I did not expect to get that sweaty, to be honest, but I don't know, something just came out of me. and it was a phenomenal workout. There are a ton of different exercises that you guys could do, and there are a few specific things that you guys want to be focusing on if you're trying to grow your glutes, which I'm assuming that's why you guys are here. Just as a heads up, I will be dropping a video in the next few days on 6 things that you should be doing if you want your glutes to grow. I've worked with a ton of personal training clients over the last few years, and I realized that everyone is at least doing one of these things wrong if they're not seeing the results that they've been wanting to see and they've been at it for a while, or they're usually doing multiple things wrong. And that is really why it's a compounding effect and they're not to where they want to be yet. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, just hit that subscribe button below so that you guys get the notification when that video drops. Or if this video just helped you out and you've learned something, please like this video so I know to keep making more videos just like this for you guys. Again, I hope that you guys learned something, and I'm really hoping to see you on the next video. Take care.